Welcome to Transfer Pricing Problem 7. Let's see the problem statement. A and B are two divisions of the company. A makes a single product which it sells to B for incorporation into B's product. The relevant costs and revenue are given. Well, observe here, a company has two divisions, division A and B. A makes a single product which it sells only to division B. What division B is going to do is, the division B is going to incorporate the product which is bought from division A and involve that particular product into its manufacturing unit and produces a final product. The relevant cost and revenue are given. Quantity is given, cost to A is given, and revenue of B after deducting the variable cost is given. Well, what is the apt transfer price based on increment between division A and division B, and how many units should be produced? Well, observe here, we have to calculate the transfer pricing based on increment. Increment is nothing but the cost which is involved for additional unit. Increment nothing but additional unit. So let's calculate the transfer pricing based on increment. So let's see the calculation of transfer price. So first write down the quantity. So here the quantity is given. So for this quantity we have to calculate the increment. How do we calculate the increment? As I told you, one additional unit is nothing but the increment. So starting the production is 100. There will be no additional unit. That's why it is nil. Then after 100 products, the next quantity they have produced is 200. So what is the difference additional that they have added is 200 minus 100. That is 100 they have added. The same way for the next thing. So additional unit which is there is 100. That is 300 minus 200. Or you can say it in this way also. 200 was the quantity which was increased to 300. So the 100 which they have added, that's nothing but 100. So next additional unit here also 100, additional unit here also 100. The next one is cost to A, which is given in the question. So observe here the cost to A is given. Just write down the cost to A. So let's calculate the increment for it. Increment by cost, as I told you, the first product, the increment addition will not be there since it's only the starting product. So the same thing, that is 150. So additional will not be there, that is nil. So next cost incurred is 240. So just 240 minus 150 to produce an additional 100 units. So the cost which is involved by unit A, that is division A, is 90. In the same way, the next one is 320 minus 240, it is 80. 400 minus 320, it is 80. 510 minus 400 is 110. Similar way, write for the revenue. The revenue is given in the question on the left hand side, you can see. So write the revenue of B, then calculate the increment by revenue. Well, for the first product, no addition will be there. That's why the revenue will be nil. The next, after the addition of 100 products here, the revenue has increased from 300 to 400. So it is, the difference is 100. Well, for the next product, from 400 to 490, the revenue has increased. So for one additional unit, for that is for 100 additional unit, the revenue is 90. Likewise, so 490 difference with 570, it is 80. In other words, 640 minus 570, this is 70. So this is the increment by revenue. Now let's calculate the incremental cost and the marginal cost and also the transfer price. Well, let's see the incremental cost. Well, always incremental cost will be equal to incremental revenue. That is, we have to fix the cost where the incremental cost and revenue is same. Okay, so here you can see where is the increment by cost, here is the increment by cost, where is the increment by revenue is here. So when cost and revenue equals, you can fix the price for the product. Here you can see it is 90, it's 100, it's 80, it's 90. So here it is 80 and here it is 80. So the equality is, so 80 is equal to 80, that is cost is equal to revenue. That's why we can fix at this particular point, that is incremental revenue and incremental cost, that is 80 is equal to 80. You can see the same thing. So what is the number of units? That is 400. Okay, so 400 is what you can purchase. So you can observe this. Let me tell you once again. So here 80 is there, here also 80, so it's equal. So the quantity which the company has to fix is 400 units. So let's see the marginal cost for it. The marginal cost is equal to, as I told you, the 100 units. What is the units? Incremental units is 100. So to produce this 100 units, at rupees 80 it can produce because both are equal. So how you can calculate? 80 divided by 100, you get 0.80. That's nothing but the marginal cost. So to produce one particular product, the price which is need to be fixed is 0.80. Let me repeat how you got this 0.80. So additional unit here is 100 units at rupees 80. How you got this 80? Because cost and revenue is equal at rupees 80. That's why we have taken as 80. So 100 units at rupees 80. So you got per unit as 0.80. So per unit price is 0.80. So finally we got to know the transfer price. You can write it in the comment. The transfer price should be rupees 0.80 per unit for total 400 units to be produced by A for B. So as per our calculation, for 400 units, it can fix a price of 0.80. That's it. Thank you.